Hey, what's up everyone, it's Patrick, and in today's video, I'm going for 200 mil XP in Archaeology. Now, you might be wondering, why 200 mil? Well, for starters, you have to understand that it is actually not the primary goal of this video. The goal is to complete all the Archaeology achievements, and based on what I see, I think I could get to 200 mil just doing them, or at the very least, get close enough to want to finish it regardless. To me, this is a pretty AFK-able skill that can also be pretty interesting if you pay attention to the lore, and it has a lot of uses outside the skill itself, the main thing being the relic powers, and you unlock that by doing mysteries, completing archaeology collections amongst other things, and a lot of those things are already achievements. I am aware I do not have to do everything, and not even all the relic powers are good. If I wanted certain ones, I could just do specific things to get them, but you know, if I'm gonna train skill anyways, actually doing this stuff is how I feel like the skill is intended to be trained, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let me show you my starting point for this video. I'm currently sitting at 110 archaeology, 41 mil XP, 2.5 mil in bonus XP, 63 mil away from 120, and 160 mil from 200 mil. These are achievements that I have left. I'm not going to go through all these right at this moment because I feel like it's a lot, but I will throughout the video as I complete them. But for now, I at least want to talk about the next one I want to go for, which is the Professor qualification. You may be wondering, how am I 110 archaeology and I don't have this? Before I answer that, let's open this up and see what I even have left to do. The Discoverer, which is discovering artifacts, I have 359 out of 500. And the Restorer, which is restoring artifacts, I have 479 out of 500. Now, how's that even possible that I restored way more artifacts than I managed to find? The answer to all those questions is the same, which is for a long time, I did not train the skill the way it was intended to be trained. I mostly got to this level with bonus XP, XP from research contracts, and I only have 3 skills that aren't completely maxed at the moment, and by that I mean 3 skills that aren't level 120, so I've been getting regular archaeology daily challenges. The one for archaeology is always the same, by the way, which is to excavate or restore a damaged artifact, and I got a bunch of those ready to restore from the contracts, so that's how I ended up here. To get the remainder of what I need for the Professor qualification, I'm currently at Venator Remains, which is the lowest level site you can excavate for a skill, and should be one of the best spots you can farm artifacts. So I'm going to do this until I get enough for the Professor qualification. That took me about 3 hours, and we're finally going to get my last one. By the way, that's not as crazy as it sounds. I mean, you say anything took about 3 hours, it sounds bad, but I probably could have done it faster. The problem was I was AFKing, and every time you dig up an artifact, you get some dialogue, which stops you from doing what you're doing until you close out of that dialogue. Although, like I said, I was AFKing, so I didn't actually mind how much time I spent on it anyways. There it is, artifact number 500. Let's check my achievements just to make sure. Yep, it appears to be gone because I do have the filter on where it hides my complete challenges, but I still have this other one where I have to finish up restoring 500 artifacts, and I only have 19 left to go. Just so you can see, I discovered these right here, 70 of these daggers, 71 of these crossbows. For sake of XP, I'm going to restore the higher level stuff that I have stocked up, but I'm going to hang on to these as well just in case I need them in the future. Also, if you notice that I have some materials stored in my bank instead of my storage container, first off, no you didn't. I was just joking. Actually, that is why I need the Professor qualification. What I have now, I think, is the Associate title. I bought the material storage container upgrade for that as soon as I got it, and it's done pretty well for me, although granted, I only recently started training this for real, and well, I finally ran out of room, which is why the stuff's in my bank. You know what the problem is of having these artifacts stocked up from doing research contracts? It's the randomness of which ones I get, because I have zero clue which ones I still need for whatever collection or mystery. So as I'm restoring these, I'm checking them one by one to make sure I at least have given them to the collections I need to give them to, and I usually do everything from a particular site before I move on to the next one, and that includes the mysteries. So if I handed it in for the collection, I must have done whatever mystery as well. Could be wrong, but if I am, I'll deal with it later. In case you were wondering where I even got all these materials from, I just started training it. I've never sold anything I've gained from the research. It went straight into here, which is incredibly convenient. When I first started training the skill, I hated never having enough to restore my artifacts when I was ready to move on to the next place. Sometimes random items are going to be required, like in this case I need some emeralds, but luckily I have some uncut ones in my bank. I need some weapon poison for this one, and also I'm short on blood of Orcus. Great. 500 artifacts finally restored. Check qualifications. Here's the ceremony. Bam! Professor qualification. Wow, I need a lot of chronos to buy stuff. I think I need to buy more, but I don't care much for anything else besides the storage container upgrade and maybe the Mattock precision upgrade. I'll just buy what I can and come back to it later. I don't even know if I want the soil box upgrade because I rarely manage to fill it up before I'm ready to leave a spot anyways. I'm about to do the level 97 Goblin Trainee Remains. It's amazing how I always send my research teams to Warforge Digsite, and I don't have the artifacts to wrap this one up, but here we go. I just needed these two shields, which I'm going to restore right now, and I thought I needed another anchor for a relic called Fury of the Small, whose ability is all adrenaline generating basic abilities will generate 1% more adrenaline. Apparently, I already did what needs to be done for that one because I already have it, so I'm just handing the rest of the stuff into their respective collections. Now I'm moving on to level 98 Bizroth remains at the Infernal Swords Digsite. Wow, took me a whole 2 minutes to get here. Not even exaggerating. I'm looking at my timer on my recording for this clip. Granted, I didn't know how to get here, but it felt far. I didn't even see one of those material deposit carts nearby on my way here or on my map, and that's a bit problematic, but that means I just have to drop this stuff, whatever. Hopefully I get my artifacts quick so I can just get out. I got everything I needed. There's a lot of stuff here, but some of these are just extra ones I got in the process. This was also one of the few times I managed to fill up my soil box, by the way, but even so, it didn't even happen that long ago. Those were the only things I kept. I dropped everything that was taking up space in my inventory besides the artifacts. I basically needed 2 of these artifacts and 2 more of the Qatar, which is a sword looking one in the 4th row of my inventory, because it could be given to a demon back in the area I was just in to get a relic for some monolith power thing, but I'm pretty sure it has to be restored, so that's why I teleported out. I also can't even restore any of these because I'm missing a bunch of hellfire metal. Let me go screen these soils to see what I get, then I'll go buy a difference. I also noticed in this special research contract, Mysterious Monolith Symbology, which under the reward it says something about monolith energy. I'm not entirely sure what it means, but it sounds important, and I'm free to do another one right now anyways, and it's only going to take about 20 minutes, so why not? I did what I had to do for collections, but now I gotta hand these in to Demon for the relic power. I don't even know where this guy is. I'm just taking a guess. Oh, I found him. Use this relic on the monolith Persistent Rage. Your adrenaline will not drain outside combat. I can see a use for it, but I don't think I currently do anything where I need this right now, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Alright, that's complete. Let's start the Warforge one I usually do. If I had to guess what this actually does, let's go to the monolith real quick. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this number in the top left used to say 400 out of 400. Now it's at 500. Basically, each relic you use requires a certain amount of energy, which is what that number is, and you can't go above that number. So basically, I increased the cap for it, which I don't need right now, but I'm sure it'll be helpful in the future. Now I'm moving on to level 98 Destroyed Golem at the Stormguard Citadel Digsite. This flying machine at the dig site has got to be one of the coolest things to put in the game. Too bad it can't really be used outside of here, at least to my knowledge. Feel free to let me know if there are other uses though. Oh, look at that, 25 unique collections completed. I'm now moving on to the level 99 Dragonkin Coffin at the Orphan dig site. I'm finally working on the level 99 plus stuff. I have all the artifacts that I need from the Dragonkin Coffin, and I'm going to do what I always do, but before that, I also want you to take notice of this page. If my calculations are correct, I'm going to finish this mystery right now, and that's 20 mysteries completed. That's pretty significant because I opened up my achievements. That was one of the last ones I needed for the Guildmaster requirement. By the way, it's only been a few days since I got the Professor one, but I guess it's not that hard since I don't have any level restrictions stopping me. But of course, I still have the ones where I have to discover and store the artifacts left. Like I said, it's only been a few days, so that number hasn't really budged since my last update on it. I'm debating whether or not I want to go straight for it. I know it has benefits, but the question is, do I really need it? At least right now. It doesn't help that I'm currently short on chronotes and cash, so I have to buy whatever. I can't afford it right now. So I think I'm going to hold off, but if I happen to be bored at work, and only in that case really, I might just go for it. Artifact number 1000, just to make sure, let's check my achievements, and it's gone. By the way, I did in fact get bored at work and decide to go for it. I don't know how many hours I spent on it, but it took me a whole 2 days. Now I actually have to restore these. I'm using all my higher level stuff just like last time. Only difference is this time I'm going to have to use up all of them, then dip into the stock of the lower level stuff I accumulated from doing this. I'm not going to use all these, just enough to get me the qualification. Then I'll keep the rest in my bank just in case I need them for something else. Let's go! 112 Archaeology. There it is, artifact number 1000 restored. Let's go make this official. Finally, I'm going to buy this Mattock Precision upgrade. I don't even know if this does anything, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure I have to buy it anyways for the achievement. By the way, for a research contract, I unlocked these professor people who have increased speed and cost modifiers, and I have an extra spot on my research team. It looks like I have to do something further to unlock them though. I can unlock this Anna Jones girl by just talking to her. The other two require specific artifacts that I don't have spares of, but I'll deal with those later. I did some more AFKing at work and got an Ogre Mega Hitter, which I already stored earlier for my daily challenge, and a Golem instruction, which I'm going to restore right now. I need to hand in a Golem instruction to this person to recruit them for my research team. Also hand in the Mega Hitter to this guy to recruit them, and that's it for the people unlocked for becoming a Guild Master. Although I have one more recruit I want to unlock today while getting the golem instruction earlier. I actually got kind of quick and was too lazy to move because it was actually a bit of a pain to get into the spot. So I stayed a little bit longer and also realized that I was 2 pages shy of this study in the ether. Although you see that I now have all the pages, I just need to talk to this guy to complete the mystery. I'm 1 mystery away from completing all the Stormguard Citadel mysteries. I already got everything I needed for it a while ago and it doesn't even seem like it's going to take too long. Oh, I spoke too soon. I mean, in terms of actual time spent and number of steps, it's easy, but turns out I now have unlocked a special contract that I have to do before I can continue. I would be really annoyed right now, except my last research contract is about to be done soon in about half an hour, so I just have to wait a little bit longer. Here's everyone I just unlocked. Let's assign them, send them out on the special contract, and now I have to wait 27 minutes. And they're back. I'm not going to send out another contract just yet. I need to complete this mystery first. We're back here at the workshop, just have to click on this, and that's it. All Stormguard Citadel mysteries are complete. That only took a few minutes, by the way, and the reason why I wanted to hold off was to unlock this guy. 10% more Archaeology XP, nice. I actually had no idea what he did prior to reading that, but it was worth finding out. I'm definitely trading someone out for him. I think neither Simon Templeton nor Anna Jones serves any benefits, so one of them. Here we go, sending out another Warforge contract. 113 Archaeology, let's go. Apparently this is halfway. I've been sitting at this level 100 Warforge spot for a while because most of the research contracts I send out are for Warforge, so I had most of the artifacts I needed stocked up already and haven't really had the opportunity to do anything else such as mysteries, especially getting whatever pages I may need, so I decided to catch up on that and finally got the last page I needed. I'm also now going to do this You Have Chosen mystery, which seems pretty short. This mystery did come with a special research contract I had to do, by the way, but I did it much earlier and didn't show it because there really wasn't much to show. It's just a contract, send the team and wait for him to come back. I couldn't finish the mystery though because apparently one of the mysteries where I collect pages had to be completed, and that's another reason why I did that, and here we are. There we go, mystery completed. It looks like I'm just 1 mystery shy of completing all the Warforge mysteries, but I don't think I'm going to do it quite yet. I'm now going to make a new Mattock, which is apparently the second best one in the game. The best one being like 1.5 bill. I can't even afford that, so we're going to settle for this one. I need to buy the shard, which unlocks a special contract. It looks like it's going to take me about 20 minutes, but I got some other stuff to do first. One of the items needed is an Incando Mattock, which is what these 4 pieces are for. I managed to get all of them when I was in the Warforge earlier. I also need a crystal one, which requires a dragon one, and 4,000 harmonic dust to make. Oh my god. I just realized the Incando Mattock requires a dragon one to make as well. I'm spending so much money on this. Nowhere near 1.5 bill, but more like 130 millish, so I guess it's a lot better. I need to talk to Thurgo with all that stuff in a red berry pie so he can teach me how to make it. Gotta go to the forge at the Warforge Digsite. This is unlocked through a mystery I did previously. Uses anvil to make it. Oh, what is this? Seed of the Charyu tree. I'll look into this later. So that seed I just got was given to me inactive, and to activate it, I need to be wearing flame gloves. And I could turn this into Mysterious Monolith to get a relic power. Always at sea. When woodcutting, you always burn your cut logs for immediate fire making XP. It's nice to have, I guess, whenever I want to train woodcutting, which I don't really do these days. Special research contract complete. Let's send out another one real quick. I have to use this shard in my inventory on the Mysterious Monolith with the 2 Mattocks in my inventory. And there it is. Added to the tool belt, I officially have the second best one in the game. We're about to finish up the Everlight mystery at the Everlight Digsite. They were real creative with that name, huh? I also have to talk to her to complete another Everlight mystery where I collect pages, and I officially completed all the Everlight mysteries. This item I got from the Everlight mystery can actually be used on the monolith to unlock a relic power. Heightened Sense increases maximum adrenaline by 10%. And since I completed all the Everlight mysteries, I've unlocked a new person I can use for contracts, Vanescula. I'll be sure to send her out in the next one. 114 Archaeology. 116 Archaeology. Yeah, I know, I missed 115. It feels so long between levels, I just forget about it sometimes. I'm about to complete my last mystery for the Warforge, which is just one of those collecting pages ones. And now I have Zanuck unlocked, who unfortunately doesn't seem to be that good. 117 Archaeology. All Senntisten mysteries completed. I've unlocked this guy who apparently guarantees the discovery of an artifact. 118 Archaeology. Holy, we are getting there. Alright, this was not planned. It was just one of those if it happens type deals. But today is Saturday, February 12th, about a week before next double XP weekend. I'm about to complete a few collections right now. Exactly what I've been waiting for. How's Thinking Cap? Turn this into Monolith and Inspired Genius Relic Power. You'll gain 2% more XP when training artisan skills. This is significant because I'm going for 120 Herblore this weekend, which is an artisan skill. 2% is a lot, but whatever, it's free XP. I just have to remember to turn it on when time comes because I don't need it right now. If you've been watching my videos, you might have already seen that clip because my 120 Herblore video should be up already, and I'm planning on including that clip in that video, so you know that clip was important for both videos. Going to complete some random achievements right now. None of these are significant. I wouldn't have even given it the slightest thought about doing these if they weren't achievements, so I'm just gonna run through them. The Feast and Famine completed. Icarus completed. I'm Inevitable completed. Any port in a storm complete. Home is where the god is complete. Turn this as a monolith. Death Ward, basically damage reduction when your life points are below a certain threshold. Breaking the sound barrier complete. Abeno resting here for a while complete. Oops, wrong tunnel complete. Goblin tutorial complete. Stick to the boss man complete. All Stormguard research complete. And I think that's it for the Armadillos / Stormguard achievements. Yep, looks like it disappeared from my list. All Kharid research complete. Everlight research complete. Senntisten research complete. No secrets left to steal complete. Seeker's job complete. A little overdressed complete. 119 archaeology, just one level away. All Warforge mysteries complete. I'm just gonna suck it up and buy this Master Archaeologist outfit even though it's mad expensive. Basically is these writings on the wall, which is literally the name of the mystery, and I study them to unlock research, and to complete the mystery I gotta do all the research. After completing all the research for writing on the walls, I gotta go back to writings and look at them again. I'm about to do one last thing right now, and mystery complete. There's an achievement to purchase all permanent unlocks from the store that I held off on mainly because of the Master Archaeology outfit. It was just too expensive for me to care to buy it, but since I had to get it, might as well finish it off. I just needed the auto screener and the last soil box upgrade, which was about 100k chronotes, and there it is. I didn't record this, but I just restored every unique Warforge artifact there is. I'm about to turn in what I just restored into some collections. There was some for the Varric Museum. Now I'm finishing up the collections for the Goblin Generals. I got 2 pieces of the Helm of Terror, and now to combine them, turn them into Monolith, and I get this relic power where I get a 2% XP boost to any combat skill. I don't really need this, but I'm happy about it because there's an XP boosting relic for every type of skill, and this was the only one I'm missing, although ironically it's the most useless one for me personally. Finally, 120 archaeology. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually excite me that much because I'm nowhere near close to what my goals are for this video. One thing I will say though is I really like the look of this cape. Finishing up the Wise Old Man's archaeology collections for another relic, turn it into the Monolith. Slayer Introspection. When questing a new Slayer assignment, you have a choice between the minimum and maximum assignment amounts. Sounds good. I just don't know if I have a slot for it or would prefer this over something else, but we'll have to see. I'm going to finish up the rest of the achievements. Neverlight complete. This one time complete. Looting Stars complete. Demonic Ingenuity complete. Die complete. I made this complete. Super Hot complete. Whoa, Double Chaos complete. Who's the Bad Boy complete. That's all the Zamrock achievements. Aquatic Escape complete. How do you do, fellow ghosts complete. Pontine Next complete. Pain in the Glass complete, and that's all the Zaros achievements. Teacher's Pet complete. I finally complete the Desperate Measures quest, which by the way, that one and the other one required for Desperate Times was a real pain, but I need those quests done to get access to this building. I need to study these hibernation pod things to discover my final research, although I can't do it right now because I'm already doing one, but I can wait. I need to excavate a ceremonial dragonkin device and ceremonial dragonkin tablet from 2 excavation spots inside the building, turned them into guiles, and officially completed all the collections and got something called a Cosmic Pyramid. Combine the Cosmic Pyramid with a Cosmic Focus from Desperate Measures quest to create a Cosmic Accumulator. It prevents the sprite focus from dropping below 20% when excavating without a time sprite focus, 1% chance to activate, providing extra sprite focus for 60 seconds. I never really paid too much attention to the whole sprite thing being as I AFK'd whenever I trained the skill, so I don't even know how helpful this is, but I will hang on to it anyways whenever I train. I'm doing this other one right now called From Across the Keramos. According to the wiki, I basically have to take a gnome ball, which you can get one by scoring 5 points in the game of gnome ball, then you gotta get through this hoop, which you can fail, and you lose the ball, so then you gotta play more gnome ball each time. I'm reading on the wiki right now that has been reported it's taken some people like 20 or 30 tries. I really hope not. Oh, look at this. It looks like it's gonna go in. Let's go! Oh my god, I think that was only like attempt number 3 too. Call me the third Splash Brother. Wow, you guys won't believe this. So my PC got the blue screen of death a few days ago. Luckily for me, I regularly back up my videos. That's like the only thing I care about on my computer, to be honest. But I was only missing 2 clips for this video. One was simply a clip of me completing the last special research and all the Orphan achievements, whatever. And the other one was simply me explaining what my next goal was going to be. So I'm going to re-record that right now, but just know I already started on it. So the numbers are going to look a little messed up. What you're looking at right now is the last bit of achievements I have left for the skill. The Contributor 6 contribute all items to any collection 77 out of 100. It was 74 in the lost clip. The Discoverer 10, excavate damaged artifacts, about 1800 out of 2500. It was a little under 2400 in the lost clip. And the Restorer 10, restore damaged artifacts, a little over 1400 out of 2500. That hasn't changed much because I have a ton of damaged artifacts in my bank. I just haven't gotten around to restoring them yet. And there's two hidden ones. They're hidden because there are two previous achievements that have to be completed first before I can get to those. I'm pretty sure those two are also the contributor, where I have to contribute all items to any collection. I think the highest amount is 200, so I'm actually at 77 out of 200. I'm going to primarily focus on the contributor one because that's the only one that's real specific. I should complete or get pretty close to completing the other two as a byproduct. The collections refer to when you turn in your artifacts into collectors. Basically, the items are categorized. I have to complete one of those categories or collections. At this point, I have completed all of them at least once, and you can complete the same ones as many times as you want to. So I'm specifically going to focus on Zaros 1, which is the lowest level one you can do, and therefore making it the fastest. It takes a total of 9 artifacts to complete this collection. 200 collections I need minus the 77 I already have comes out to 123. So that means I need about 123 each of these artifacts. Let's get to it. Just to give you an update, I'm now 1 artifact away from discovering 2500. I still have a bunch more to restore, and I have completed 99 collections now from having to restore artifacts from daily challenges and handing those in. First, I'm going to finish this Discoverer one. There we go. Now to complete the rest of it, which I should definitely have enough artifacts to do. 100 collections completed. Now to go for the 151. I'm now 1 artifact away from restoring 2500 artifacts. So let's do that. There we go. Let's check. And it's gone. Now we just have these two, which I'm pretty sure this hidden one is to complete 200 collections. So I'm just going to finish this up. I just finished restoring all the artifacts I need to complete all the collections. Zerosian 1, which is the collection that I'm going to be completing over and over, requires a total of 9 artifacts. So I can carry 3 of everything in inventory at once. That's what I have in my inventory, and I made a bank preset for it. This is going to take 33 trips to complete, so let's do it. I'm down to the last 2. I skipped over recording the 150 collections on purpose. I just didn't care for that one. It's legit only been 10 minutes since my last clip, so it didn't even feel worth it to stop and record it, but there we go. Let's go check out my achievements and make sure. Oh, wait. I forgot again that I have the completed achievements hidden. It's actually a bit dissatisfying to have it disappear like that, but actually what I can do, if I open my archaeology journal, oh, there it is. Look at that. Everything's fully green. That's beautiful. There is one more thing I want to do before getting 200 mil XP. I mean, I don't know. I might come up with more related stuff. Whatever I come up with before I hit 200 mil XP, I'll do it. But once I hit that, this video is going straight into editing and being uploaded, and that's it. I'm not looking back after that. Anyways, if I look at my relic powers, I was not aware that I was missing this many. I figured doing all the other stuff I did would have unlocked at least most of these, but apparently I'm missing what looks like half. I probably don't even have a use for most of these, but I don't care. I basically want to beat the skill. I'm only on the first one of these relic powers I'm going after, and this is already really annoying. I had to get a bunch of random invention components I've never used before, and I'll probably never use again from disassembling artifacts. I didn't even know you could do that to make whatever it is. Anyways, let's turn this into monolith. Abyssal link unlocked. Teleport spells from the spellbook no longer require runes, but award no magic XP. This could actually be really useful. I mainly use lodestones these days, but that's mainly because I hate trying to remember, oh, I need these runes or this item to go here, except there are other relic powers I still rather have over this one. I don't know. I might eventually put this on, but not right now. Maybe if I go on like a questing spree or something. I'm only on the second one now, and this wasn't too fun either because I had to track down Bob the cat, to which then I discovered I didn't have my Catspeak amulet enchanted to track him down, so I had to get that back. Luckily that's done in Berthorpe and Bob was nearby. Bait and switch unlocked. Fishing produce are cooked when caught, and I looked it up beforehand. Apparently this does give cooking experience as well, but at 50%, which still isn't bad. That's free cooking XP. Definitely will be useful if I decide to train fishing and cooking, but not right now. I don't even know if this next relic is going to be worth it. I just paid 20 mil for this Amulet of the Forsaken thing, and I have to combine it with this lock of hair that I got way back in an earlier part of the skill. Berserker's Fury. Deal up to 5.5% damage all styles the lower your current life points are below max. Doesn't stack with Dorak's set effect. It has potential, I guess, but I'm not familiar with all the combat relics to know if there are any better ones, so I'm just going to leave it for now. Ring of Luck. You always gain the effect of tier 1 luck, improving your chances to receive rare rewards from various activities. Apparently, there are higher tiers of luck, meaning better versions of this up to tier 4, but I don't care. My goal is to unlock all of it, so that's what I'm doing. Ring of Wealth, basically the same thing as the last clip, except it's the tier 2 version. Ring of Fortune, tier 3 version. Conservation Energy. After using an ultimate ability, you'll gain 10% adrenaline. Yeah, probably not using this one. Nexus Mod. When entering the Abyss, you arrive at the center. I could see why it might be useful. Don't know if I would actually bother using it though. Flow state, 20% increase to archaeology excavation precision at the expense of receiving no soil. I probably would have used this, but I'm just about done with the skill at this point, so I'm not actually going to do it. This one I've been working on has been pretty annoying. I have to do this Guthix cache thing, which I've never done before, but apparently each game starts at the top of the hour, so I had to wait for that to happen. Then I had to get this large memory thing, which didn't really make sense at first because I couldn't take it. Then eventually it did let me. I don't even know what I did to make that happen. But anyways, I basically had to activate this thing in my inventory, which I had to spend time gathering the materials to make as well, while holding this large memory thing. And this is the item that I need. Divine Conversion. When converting memories at a rift, you'll convert your entire backpack in one go. That's actually pretty good if I decide to train divination. Alright, that last clip was recorded on May 9th, and today is June 20th. So it's been about a month and a half since, and the reason why it took so long wasn't because I stopped training or stopped doing what I needed to do for this video. In fact, I have been training it, although through daily challenges and research contracts at least. Not much to show there, and I still have 2 relic powers that need to be unlocked. This was one of them. I had to get the broken Ayahet from the Ayahet 2 mini quest, which I've not done up until recently. I didn't feel like doing it, and then they were coming out with the Twilight of the Gods quest, and that was one of the requirements, so I had to. Then, of course, I had to do that quest and make a guide for it, which took time, and here we are. Anyways, I unlocked the Blessing Ahead. Food and potions heal 10% more life points. Honestly, I'm not even a fan of this one. I think they're better ones that can be used for combat. So I'm about to unlock the last relic power I need to unlock. I didn't want to do this one because of the cost, but I said I was going to do everything for skills, so we're doing it. I have to purchase this Luck of the Dwarves ring for 80 something mil. I only had 30 something before and had to sell a bunch of crap in my bank to get enough. Use this ring on this hand thing. I have to finish the dialogue too. Back to the archaeology camp. Use the Hand of Glory, Luck of the Dwarves, and the Mysterious Monolith to unlock Luck of the Dwarves. You gain the effect of tier 4 luck, improving your chances to receive rare rewards from various activities. Considering how much I just spent on that ring I'll never get back, I want to activate this so bad, but I don't know if I'm willing to replace anything with it. Whatever, I'll look into it later. More importantly, I have officially unlocked all the relic powers. Let's do this in list view. Maybe you can see a little better, but yep, there it is. Today is the day, Friday, June 24th. It actually just turned midnight where I am, so it was just Thursday. I'm 277k away from 200 mil. Oh boy, I think this is going to be it. There it is. 200 mil. Finally. Well done. You have achieved 200 million XP in archaeology, but that is actually not going to be the end of the video. I have just one more thing to do before I close this out. I think I might be a little more excited for this part than getting to 200 mil because this is about to be so satisfying. As you probably saw from just a few seconds ago, when I complete the contract, I got a reward, and that happens every time if you're not familiar. Don't get it twisted. It's not pure profit. Actually, I'm not even sure if there's profit at all because it costs chronotes to even start a contract. However, if I lost money, I could not have lost much, and overall it was well worth it because at least it was easy XP. The point of why I'm explaining this is because I have for the most part kept everything I've received from doing all those contracts I've ever done. I say for the most part because I was running low on money at some points and I had to sell some, but I don't think I ever sold more than 100 mil worth of stuff. On top of that, some of the supplies were used to repair artifacts. But what I'm about to do now is to sell whatever I have left because I never plan on using them again. Just real quick, I haven't collected any of the cash yet for the stuff I sold. I'm going to deposit everything I have in a money pouch into the bank to get the number to 0 so we can see just how much I get from this. Also, before I continue, there are a few more items I have to get that I couldn't carry before. 10 mil so far, 17 mil, 44 mil. Oh, this is about to be crazy. Plus 186 mil for 231 mil. Oh my god. 272 mil. 275 mil. I have 7 slots in the GE and 7 items left. You guys ready for this? You better watch. Don't blink. Plus 246 mil for a total of 522 mil. Wow. By the way, I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this previously in the video, but I have basically only done Warforge research contract since unlocking that one because it's like the second best in terms of XP, but gives way more money than the other ones just because of the supplies obtained from that Digsite. But yeah, half a bill, pretty nice. I was cleaning out my bank specifically of the archaeology stuff that I no longer needed. There wasn't really anything to see as most of it were not tradable, so it was mostly me destroying stuff, but I found this Inquisitor's Staff ornament, which I knew was a piece of the Inquisitor's Staff, but I held on to it because I knew I didn't have the other pieces and I thought it wasn't tradable. Turns out it's worth 80 mil. I don't plan on going for the other pieces, so I'm selling this. Alright, whatever, I got 74 mil out of it, so now I'm 3 mil shy of 600 mil. I don't think I'm selling anything else for archaeology, so I think I'm just gonna call it here, and for the sake of satisfaction, I'm taking the cash out from the bank. There, Now I'm over 600 mil. That's going to be it. So hope you enjoyed this video of, I think, my 6-month journey. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. There are also links in the description below for my Patreon, donation link, Twitter, and Discord where you can interact with me. Donations can be made directly through YouTube now with the thanks option near the like button below the video. Anyways, catch you later. Peace.